Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, we're going to be talking about how to keep their egos. This is when you are in the, I guess you could say, superior position, or you are in the higher social status position. Now, before we even get started with this, this video is going to be real quick because there's not much to say about this video. This is very, very, very advanced. This is very, very high level. This is very difficult to do, especially in the beginning stages, because everyone is competing for leadership position and I'm special, social recognition, I'm better than you. Now, the other thing that you can do is let them have their egos, let them be who they are, and you can be who you are, and you can still be in this superior position, and you can still let them be who they are, and let them keep their egos. And what this means is that you're still slightly leading, but you guys are both just chilling, having fun, being yourself, and you're not doing this thing where you're necessarily correcting them for every little thing. You're not necessarily downplaying them. You're just letting them be themselves and express themselves. And you are still in the superior position. You're still being the leader, but you're letting them express. Now, obviously, at times there are certain times where certain things that they do is disrespectful. So this is why this one is very advanced. And you're gonna have to learn how to control this, how to manage this correctly. Because there's a couple things that we can do in terms of social dynamics, where you can do the I'm better than you frame, and they're just sitting there listening to you talk, and they're bored out of their minds, and they're not doing anything. They're just there. But the other thing is, when they get to express themselves, they get to be who they are, and you get to be who you are, and you can play your character, and they can play their character, and you guys can have fun. Now that's like the best kind of dynamic you can have, where you are still leading, but you're still letting them be who they are, and you're not disrespecting. Well, this is very challenging because sometimes these guys are disrespectful. Like the lower social status person, or the lower intellect person, the one who's clueless about the social game, the one who is lower social status, the one who is very, very primitive or caveman like, whatever the case is, these guys are really, really, really disrespectful. So sometimes it can be challenging to maintain your frame while these guys are being, ignorant. While they're being ignorant, it can be very hard to maintain your frame. But what you could do is learn to kind of manage it. So you can learn how to control your state. Don't let them affect you. Don't let them bother you. Don't let them affect you. You're gonna have to learn how to assess the situation correctly, and this is gonna have to be a trial and error thing. There's gonna be a what's it called? It's a definite learning process, and it's very difficult to do this. But when you do this, this is probably one of the best dynamics you can have. Is this here between you and your friend? When you and your friend are chilling, having fun, and you guys are both being yourself, and you guys, well, whoever is the leader in a situation, that doesn't really even matter. But when you can get to that point where you and your friend are being yourself, you guys are having fun, you guys are chilling, that's a good fucking dynamic to be in. When you can stop doing all that that fighting of who gets to control the frame, of who gets to be their ego, of who gets to be the leader. And all that stuff is necessary to a degree. And again, not everyone is your friend. However, when you can create this dynamic with people, they will love you beyond beyond a whole different level. This is a sort of thing that you can give them that is one of the best experiences that you can give another human being. Is when you are being their leader, but you're still letting them be themselves. You can guide them in the right direction and still let them express and still let them be a part of the process. That is fun. Now, usually the leader is kind of the one just talking and you're just there, just listening. That's not really fun. That's kind of boring. You ever go to your the job and you just go there and it's like you're not even there, but you're like grinding those hours, wishing that you can go back home. You can't wait for those 8 hours to go by. This creates a different sort of effect where, wow, we are part of this experience together. We are in this experience together, sharing this moment. Now, again, most of the time you're gonna want to control the leadership position, the frame. You're gonna want to control your ego, their state, and your state. But the ultimate point is that if you can create that experience where you can be yourself and they can be themselves, that's a really, really that's a beautiful experience right there. That's the human experience at a really, really high level where two people can express themselves fully. That's all I gotta say about this. Thank you for listening. If you want more tips and strategies, please visit me on prosperityLifehacks.com.